Hey there, welcome to another edition of the Collector's Set. Let's take a look at a couple of new additions to the collection. First up, another Mafex figure. This is the Hush Superman. I waited a bit before I decided to pre-order this one. I'm not a die-hard Superman fan. Until now, I haven't actually had a Superman figure in the collection at all. I was hoping that Justice League from the DC Direct would still be released, but that seems unlikely at this point. That set was going to be the thing that filled most of my DC needs. But this Superman kept whispering, "Buy me." It looked great in the promo photos. One of the things I like a lot about the DC Direct was the different figures they would do based on a particular artist's style. Medicom has done a bit of that with its latest Batman figures, first with the Dark Knight Returns and now the Hush storyline. The Hush issues were illustrated by Jim Lee, of course, and I do feel this figure captures his style quite well, with, of course, some tweaks. Jim Lee's art, generally inked by Scott Williams, features a lot of rendering. A bit out of necessity and partly out of design, this figure has a very clean look. And honestly, that works well for Superman. A sharp, clean look fits his style. This figure doesn't have any of the flaws the Mafex Black Manta exhibits. Thank goodness. All the joints move as expected with great range, they move smoothly, and they hold their place when they're posed. The paint is crisp and clean. There is one flaw on the torso, unfortunately. Not a deal breaker, but it is there, it is noticeable. The cape is wired, which is to be expected. He's got a few pairs of hands that all feel appropriate, fists for punching things, outstretched hands for flying, and some grip hands. There are some poison ivy vines based on a plot point in the storyline, but I actually really don't care about those. The head sculpts are great, but like most folks, I wish there was like a smiling or neutral kind of head. That's a huge omission for Superman. On the other hand, I don't remember if he smiled much at all in the Hush storyline. I recall the 12-issue run Jim Lee did on Superman afterwards, and it was pretty mopey, so maybe the frown and the scowl head sculpts are exactly the right choices. All in all, this is a solid figure, and a great choice if you can only have one Superman on the shelves. It looks like he may have some competition in that space though, with Mezco's recent Superman reveal. It's kind of tough right now if you are wanting to assemble a cohesive Justice League, but I do hold out hope that one of these companies will help that happen. From what I can tell, the Hush Batman and Superman have proven to be pretty popular and well reviewed, so perhaps Medicom will go all in on more Jim Lee inspired Justice League members. From the Good Smile Company, we have the Hagane Works RoboCop. Oh man, I have been anticipating the arrival of this one. RoboCop is one of my favorite films for a ton of reasons. When I got back into collecting, snagging a RoboCop was on my list of priorities. But I had just missed offerings from Medicom and Max Factory. Prices were a little beyond what I was wanting to spend, at the time at least. The Hayatoy figures were coming, but I had already moved on from the 4-inch scale. Then came the announcement for this guy, and my problems were solved. RoboCop, in the scale I prefer, with die-cast parts, yes. I pre-ordered immediately. Sometimes though, after the great-looking promotional photos, the thrill of getting your order in, the long agonizing wait, you get the figure in hand, and it does nothing for you. Or worse, it's a huge letdown. I'm happy to say that that is not the case with this release. This is pretty much everything I was hoping for. The sculpt is great, it's got a bit of weight to it, it feels solid, he moves and poses well, the joints have the appropriate range for RoboCop, it's got the leg holster for his pistol, all good stuff. It's got decent accessories, multiple hands, different face plates, damaged helmet and chest pieces. He has his Auto 9 pistol and a Cobra assault cannon, which looks awesome. A really nice touch is that display stand, which has storage for all the accessories. Very classy indeed. I have no complaints about this one. It's just impressive and a very fun addition to the collection. That's all for now. Feel free to let us know in the comments if you picked up any of these yourself and what you think about them, or tell us about any other cool stuff you've acquired. If you found this video entertaining, give it a like. We appreciate any form of internet validation. You can subscribe to our channel if you want to see more absolutely thrilling toy videos. And hey, follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you again. In the meantime, be nice to each other and enjoy life.